and welcome back to Rising Stars here at the Resorts World Manila. Anthony Stein together with the Dean, Quinito Henson. Quinito, this is a fight everybody has been waiting for.
Well, I'm certainly so excited because this is a battle between knockout artists. You've got the IPO bantamweight champion Michael Dasmariñas, and you know that he packs a hard punch. He's heavy-handed. He's up against Demecillo, who actually won a championship in Russia, beating a Russian by knockout. Take a look at their records and their knockout rates. Michael Dasmariñas with 19 knockouts in 28 wins, while Demecillo 8 knockouts in 40 wins. These guys are out for blood, and Demecillo, I call him the 3D. He's durable, he's determined, and he's deadly.
That Tale of the Tape is brought to you by MP Promotions and Ringstar Asia, as we turn you over ringside to our ring announcer, Mark Lontayaw.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Bantamweight World Title Eliminator. First, here inside the ring, from Hardstone Monis Boxing Stable, introducing Michael Gloves on Fire Dasmariñas.
Ako nga para si Demecillo, 26 years old, from Omega, Cebu City. Dalawa yung idol ko sa Manny Pacquiao at boxing. Handa ko, nag-training ako ng 2 buwan para sa laban na ito. Sa ngayon, ang laki ng salamat sa grabe yung sa akin. Nagsimula ako, 9 years old ako sa province namin sa Camarines Sur. Habang nag-aaral ako, naglalaro ako ng boxing hanggang sa nakapagtapos ako ng high school. Then, after ng high school ko, mag-graduate ako. Ayun po, pumunta na ako dito sa Manila at pumasok ko ng professional boxing ko. Yung laban ko na to, dedicate ko to para sa pamilya ko, siyempre. Ayun, sa amin, para sa future din ba. Yung preparation ko para sa laban na to talagang ginawa ko yung lahat ng best ko sa ano na to, kahit na ano po, yung mahirap yung training, ginawa ko pa rin po yung makakaya ko para makasurvive para sa laban na to. Kaya gagawin ko po yung lahat ng makakaya ko para sa laban at para manalo ko.
And now let us all welcome his opponent from the red corner, fighting out of Omega Boxing Gym, Kenny the Big Heart Demecillo.
Ako nga para si Demecillo, 26 years old, from Omega, Cebu City. Dalawa yung idol ko sa Manny Pacquiao at boxing. Handa ko, nag-training ako ng 2 buwan para sa laban na ito. Sa ngayon, ang laki ng salamat ko sa Panginoon at bigyan mo ito sa lahat ng sponsor ng fight nito. Ibubuhan ko talaga sa lahat ng training ko para winulot ng ito. Sige lang. Yung ko, grabe yung sa akin, grabe training at yung mga managir ko, grabe ang support talaga sa akin para manalo ako. Kaya para to sa aking kakalaban ko kaya Michael Dasmariñas.
Breakfast sa morning, sigarilyo, kape.
gentlemen, we are live from the beautiful Resorts World Manila. Senator Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions, Scott Patrick Farrell's Ringstar Asia, in association with Sandman Promotions and Omega Boxing, proudly presents Rising Stars. This is for the IBF Bantamweight World Title Eliminator. Sponsored by Resorts World Manila, Extreme Philippines, Show My House, and a Pound for Pound Fitness. This bout is sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation, Supervisor Anibal Miramontes. Supervised by the Games and Amusements Board Chairman, Abraham Khalil D. Vitra. Commissioners Ed Trinidad and Marma Kagid. And Chief for Pro Boxing and Other Contact Sports, June Bautista. The three judges at ringside scoring this contest in a 10-point plus system will be Sylvester Abainza, Gregorio Ortega, and Hilco. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, ladies and gentlemen, the veteran, attorney, Danarek Stapdasan. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue with red, official weight 118 pounds, with an excellent professional record consisting of 28 victories with only 2 defeats, 1 draw, with 19 of his victories coming by way of knockout. He is the former IBO World Bantamweight Champion and the IBF Bantamweight World Rank number 4 contender from Hearthstone Mones Boxing Gym, Michael Gloves on Fire Dasmariñas. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing yellow with red. Official weight 118 pounds, also with an excellent professional record consisting of 14 big victories, 4 defeats, 2 draws, with 8 of his victories coming by way of knockout. He is the former WBF Intercontinental Bantamweight Champion and IBF Bantamweight World Rank number 3 contender. Demecillo.
Binigay ko na yung instructions kanina sa dressing room. Ay, yata ka ng instructions yung dressing room kanina. Okay? Gusto na ko yung away. Gusto ko malinis yung laban. Okay? Protektahin mo kagalingon, pero may protektahan mo yung sarili mo palagi. Okay? Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
This is our main event. Kenny Demecillo up against Michael Dasmariñas.
Battle of bombers right here. And Dasmariñas, he's with the striped shorts with blue. And Kenny Demecillo is in the yellow trunks. Now, the interesting situation here is the IBF Bantamweight champion is Emmanuel Rodriguez of Puerto Rico, and he fights the Japanese Naoya Inoue on May 18 in Glasgow. And Rodriguez is actually tipped to lose that fight. Inoue is such a powerful puncher. And if he loses, the IBF championship will likely be declared vacant. And whoever wins this may automatically be the IBF champion, or will be mandated to fight the next available leading contender for the championship. But either way, the next fight of the winner will be for the IBF title.
So a huge fight for both these fighters. They need this victory here. Will it be Big Heart Demecillo or Gloves on Fire Dasmariñas? Round number 1 of a scheduled 12-round bout.
Dasmariñas very frisky. You see him fighting out of the southpaw stance, moving around the ring. Both fighters are heavy-handed. And earlier we talked about the 3 Ds of Demecillo. What about the 4H of Dasmariñas? He's heavy-handed, he's Heartstone, and that's the name of his stable. He's heartstrong, and he fights like a hurricane. Michael Dasmariñas, he actually will receive a Co-Boxer of the Year award at the Alorda Awards Night on Monday. That'll be with Vic Saludar, one of our reigning world champions.
Well, he wants to attempt that coming off a victory, Quinito. For
That's
sure.
true. Without a doubt. You see both these fighters have extremely long arms, so they're able to maximize their length in narrowing the distance between each other.
Demecillo, an orthodox fighter, up against a southpaw Dasmariñas.
You know, you were pointing out about Dasmariñas not wanting to receive a Co-Boxer of the Year honor, coming off a loss in this one, so that puts added pressure on him. So the three boxers of the year at the Alorda Awards Night will be Saludar, Dasmariñas, and of course Jerwin Ancajas, who's the IBF Super Flyweight champion.
Uneventful round number one here for both our fighters, Demecillo and Dasmariñas. Obviously just trying to feel each other out. They know a lot is at stake as we take a look at the round's best action. Brought to you by Resorts World Manila.
You know, I just felt that both fighters showing too much respect for each other's power. So neither fighter taking a chance in that round number one. We haven't seen the fireworks expected yet. Dasmariñas very frisky and moving around the ring, generating a lot of space between himself and Demecillo. Hard to score that round. Hardly any punch landing.
Rounds like that make you and I happy we're not judges.
Yeah. But make no mistake about it, Dasmariñas, he's a big knockout puncher. And he did lose one championship try in South Africa by a split decision. He's only lost twice in his career. While Demecillo, he knocked out Vyacheslav Mirzaev in Russia in the 5th round. And that was a huge win for him because it came at the expense of a Russian in Russia. And how rare is that when a Filipino or a foreign fighter goes to Russia and beats a Russian by a knockout?
Not just in boxing, but in fight sports in general. Almost impossible to do, Quinito.
Yeah. But Kenny Demecillo brings that experience to the ring against Michael Dasmariñas. Now you notice a change now in the style of Dasmariñas. He's not moving around any longer. Now he's standing his ground and he's meaning to engage. Now using his length to throw that right jab. Remember, he's a left-hander. Watch his left straight. That's his power punch, the left straight. And Kenny Demecillo, watch his right hand.
Again, both fighters just feeling each other out.
Dasmariñas, however, certainly more aggressive now in this round than the previous.
Well, his corner must have talked to him, that's for sure. You want to be able to stamp your class and stamp your class early.
But it's Demecillo who's stepping a nice shot. Left hand coming in for Dasmariñas that time.
First clean shot of the fight.
Dasmariñas has to be more active. Now he's wary of that right hand of Demecillo. Demecillo coming in with that right uppercut to the body.
Nice lead once again there by Dasmariñas.
Dasmariñas has a tendency to just paw or bring out that right hand, but he should put some impact behind that shot. If he extends his right hand, make it a jab, make it count.
Again, trying to come forward once again was Dasmariñas, but he's now on the ropes.
Well,
Quickly gets out of there.
Well, what Dasmariñas is doing, he's keeping Demecillo off balance. See the way he moves around. and he throws his punches. He's trying to spin Demecillo around. And when that happens, Demecillo doesn't have the kind of leverage he needs to be able to throw his big shots. So Dasmariñas is fighting a very smart fight at this stage. Moving around.
Final 10 seconds of our second round.
And look at the way he spun away from Demecillo.
Late flurry. Not too much there. As round number 2 comes to a close.
Very interesting second round. I thought Demecillo not throwing enough in that round to win it. And Dasmariñas moving around, keeping a safe distance away, and throwing shots that counted.
The round's best action is brought to you by Sandman Promotions.
Kenny Demecillo is actually ranked higher than Dasmariñas in the IBF ratings. You know, I also want to mention that this is the division, the bantamweight division, where a Filipino, Nonito Donaire, holds the WBA championship. And he will be facing WBO bantamweight champion Zolani Tete on April 27 in Louisiana for a unification bout. So a lot of championship action going on in this division. Makes for very exciting times.
Round number 3 has just begun here. If you're just joining us, this is a title eliminator with the IBF World Bantamweight Division.
Demecillo now coming in with the right hand. And Dasmariñas knowing it, so he's shooting that right jab and then moving away.
You can see Demecillo trying to cut off that ring.
Yeah.
Because Dasmariñas has really been making full use
of his length. Nice combinations coming here from Dasmariñas.
And now Demecillo trying to unload.
Shots to the body by Demecillo. You know, that might be a soft spot as far as Dasmariñas is concerned. He's very bony, and you know, Kenny Demecillo probably realizing that maybe that body could be a good target for his attack. And there he goes. He's slamming home those shots to the body of Dasmariñas.
But he has one up high, connecting as well. A good halfway point of round number 3. Go ahead.
A good round so far for Demecillo.
A little bit more telling as compared to the first 2. That's for sure.
You know, it's clear that he's making Dasmariñas feel his power.
Once again, going right back to the body.
Dasmariñas actually holds the IBO Bantamweight World Championship. It's an obscure organization, not quite as prestigious as the WBA or WBC, WBO or IBF. Demecillo really going to the body. He's attacking the body.
And Dasmariñas starting to come right back.
As they say, attack the body and the head will fall. Here we go once more. Demecillo, it's very clear. His focus is that body of Dasmariñas, the side of the body in the midsection.
At least here in round number 3, both fighters starting to open up. 20 seconds remaining.
Demecillo's blasting away.
That's a nice headshot there from Dasmariñas. That connected. Final seconds here of the 3rd round. Demecillo still trying to go low. That is the action that the fans were looking for here at the Resorts World Manila, Quinito.
Well, exciting action that time in round number 3. Take a look at some slow-mo action right there.
This round's best action is brought to you by Extreme.
Those body shots connecting, and then the head shots both by Dasmariñas and Demecillo. Here's more body shots, and then Dasmariñas connecting with that left hand to the jaw of Demecillo. And what's happening here is that as Demecillo is opening up with his body shots, he's also leaving his face wide open. And children of Senator Manny Pacquiao in the building, and Scott Patrick Farrell, the CEO and founder of Ringstar Asia, talking boxing with Las Vegas international matchmaker Sean Gibbons. And you've noticed that Demecillo, as I said, once he's attacking the body, he leaves his face wide open. Dasmariñas is able to counter with shots to the head.
Round number 4.
You know, it's very clear. If you're on the attack offensively, you just can't forget your defense. You know that you've got an opponent who will counter, who will try to retaliate. So, you know, that's the big challenge for any boxer. When you're on the attack, you want to make sure you don't get hit back.
Both fighters now trying to unload in the middle of the ring.
Dasmariñas also going to the body. Oh, those are hard shots coming from Demecillo.
Those are big body blows. You can hear it from here. And those will be telling in the later rounds, Quinito, if it does get there.
And Demecillo taking some shots now. He's not moving. And when he's a standing target, he's going to get hit in the body.
Demecillo looks like he's growing confidence here in the middle part of round number 4.
It's very clear. He knows what he has to do. That's bring down that body of Dasmariñas, soften him up. And for
Dasmariñas, go ahead.
Yeah, he's got to look for that opening. Once Demecillo comes charging in and his defense opens up, Dasmariñas has to be there to counter. Oh, some shots to the body again by Demecillo.
Dasmariñas has absorbed so much, but now he comes back.
Nice shot to the head by Dasmariñas.
Gloves on fire, coming right back. Here's another one. Nice flurry.
Those are hard shots coming from Dasmariñas.
The action is really picked up here in the 4th round. Now, both of them trading blows.
And this is the engagement defense we're expecting.
Gonna go to the body once again. That one a little bit low, says referee Tapdasan.
Low blow, ha? Box.
And it's bombs away here in round number 4.
It's like who will blink first. Once again, trading blows.
And so far, Dasmariñas showing that he can take those shots to the body.
Nice lead. That's a good left there from Dasmariñas. That connected.
And the work rate of Dasmariñas certainly much higher here than Demecillo. You know, Dasmariñas is making Demecillo chase him. And that's a big key. Demecillo has to go after his target. Dasmariñas just smiles it away and he walks back to his corner.
We'll be back for more action here at the Resorts World Manila for Rising Stars.
This sports special is brought to you by MB Promotion, Ringstar Asia, Sandman Promotion, Omega Sports, Resorts World Manila, Extreme, Show My House, Pound for Pound Fitness, International Boxing Federation, Sports in Action.
MP Promotions and Ringstar Asia brings you Rising Stars. As we take a look at the best action of that round, brought to you by Show My House.
A lot of punches thrown by both fighters in that round.
Round number 5.
This is it, round number 5.
Now who's going to wilt first? Under the barrage of punches being thrown. Will it be Demecillo? Will it be Dasmariñas? Demecillo. Shot to the head that time. But he's been a body snatcher from the start.
Nice start to the round here. from Dasmariñas, but good head movement being shown by Demecillo. And now Demecillo stalking Dasmariñas again. Who can really impose their will on the other. Dasmariñas trying to be a little bit more active here.
And he's moving away from Demecillo. Once Demecillo comes charging in, Dasmariñas using his good footwork to stay away from harm's way.
Follow Ringstar Asia on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Ringstar Asia.
The long arms of Dasmariñas keeping Demecillo at bay, and then he connects that time to the head.
Connects once again. Not too much power behind that jab, though.
And for Dasmariñas, he's got to throw. He's got to show more impact with that left hand. There he goes. He's in the corner. That's a dangerous situation for Dasmariñas because that's where Demecillo starts teeing off on the body.
And those are big, strong punches he's absorbing.
And there you go. Once more, Demecillo. Oh,
that's a good right. There's another one.
Big shot to the head.
Those were two power punches, Quinito.
And Dasmariñas returning the favor.
And he goes right back to the body. Demecillo looking to end it here if he can. Dasmariñas doesn't look like he's phased.
Yeah, and Demecillo, he's just walking through the power of Dasmariñas. I think Demecillo feels he can take Dasmariñas' punches. Shots by Dasmariñas.
A left got in.
Yeah, Demecillo still right there, standing in front of Dasmariñas.
Dasmariñas asking Demecillo to keep those punches up.
That's the second warning here, coming from referee.
Time.
They're calling time.
Tinawag ko low blow.
Referee Tapdazan actually asking Dasmariñas if he needed time
Low blow, Ken,
to rest
dalawa
after
na,
that low blow. Dasmariñas taking a few seconds. And then he says, come on, let's get it on.
Referee Tapdazan reminding Demecillo that's been twice. Point deduction might be in the offing here. Final 10 seconds. Looking for a big finish. Both fighters getting their licks in. And round number 5 is history.
And Anthony, you like Michael Dasmariñas' movement around the ring. He's making it difficult for Demecillo to land his big shots. He's moving and he's throwing at the same time. So that's a gift. You watch it right here. The movement of Dasmariñas, and then he throws a combination.
This round's best action is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Excellent action for the previous round. Fans enjoying the exchanges.
Nobody here inside the plaza of Resorts World Manila moving an inch, Quinito.
That's true. And neither fighter has been hurt in this fight so far. They've both been hit by big punches, but neither has been close to going down. Here's another shot by Demecillo, and that's below the belt.
Time.
And I think, well, we're going to give Dasmariñas time to recover.
Okay, low blow.
Let's see what happens if there's going to be a point deduction.
You know, we'll see that again. If that will be another infraction, let's look at it again. Was it below the belt? Oh, that's way below the belt. I thought that hit the thigh of Dasmariñas. And now getting some stern warnings from referee Tapdazan. You know, you wonder, will they deduct the point? They do not deduct the point. That's discretionary in the part of the referee. But I thought that was a third infraction.
I think that might be the final warning.
Yeah. I think the next infraction will be a point deduction for sure.
Back to the action here.
But, you know, that shouldn't phase Demecillo. I mean, if his focus is to go to the body, the fact that he's been warned 3 times, he should continue with that plan of his to go to the body. Just make sure that he doesn't hit Dasmariñas again below the belt.
Trying to trade once again in the middle of the ring this time. Not too much movement now from both these fighters. Uppercut. Making a little bit of contact there for Demecillo. Nice right there by Dasmariñas.
Again, Dasmariñas quick on his feet and then dodging those bullets.
Halfway point of round number 6.
There's the uppercut thrown by Demecillo.
He's made contact a couple of times. That left just misses from Dasmariñas.
You know, you're looking at right straight of Kenny Demecillo. That's what he needs to throw against that defense from the southpaw stance by Dasmariñas. We haven't been seeing that. There's the right straight. And then a right hook. He's got to throw that right a lot more.
Quick clinch by Dasmariñas. And here he comes right back with a flurry of his own. Not too much damage done though.
And here we go.
On the ropes.
Kenny Demecillo throwing shots here, throwing bombs. Dasmariñas not moving. And then he finally waltzes away.
30 seconds remaining.
A nice shot coming from Dasmariñas.
That was clean.
And that defense of Demecillo, once he throws shots to the body, his hands are going down, and Dasmariñas realizing it.
And Dasmariñas has hit him more than a couple of times here.
Yeah.
Flush on the face. He gets hit once again. Nice left.
And as he was moving away, Dasmariñas with a big edge that time in the exchanges.
Round 6 is over. We've got to the halfway point of this bout. We'll be back for more.
Promotion, Ring Star Asia, Sandman Promotion, Omega Sports, Resorts World Manila, Extreme, Show My House, Pound for Pound Fitness, International Boxing Federation, Sports in Action.
Take a look at the round's best action brought to you by Omega Sports.
Shot to the body that time by Demecillo, forcing Dasmariñas to hold on. And then Dasmariñas throwing that left hand off the ropes.
But there were a lot of good moments in that last round, Quinito, for Michael Dasmariñas.
Been very exciting so far.
Round number 7.
Both fighters showing a lot of durability.
Moving forward once again is Demecillo, but he gets hit. Nice right there from Dasmariñas.
And Demecillo taking too long to unwind before he's able to throw and set up. Dasmariñas is throwing leather and connecting. And there you go with that left hand of Dasmariñas. There's Demecillo on the attack, going to the body.
And then to the head.
Dasmariñas is so resilient. He's taking shots to the body and then he moves away and then he retaliates with the combination. Oh, no more shots to the body there by Demecillo.
He just continues to chop away.
Dasmariñas is taking those shots very well. There's an uppercut from Demecillo and then that familiar spin move by Dasmariñas to move away from Demecillo.
Both fighters now starting to unload here in the 7th.
More shots to the body by Demecillo.
Could this be the turning point?
And Dasmariñas still connecting with regularity.
Past the halfway mark of round number 7.
You know, if you're looking at styles and technique, Dasmariñas with the edge because he's showing more finesse in terms of his footwork and his ability to throw combinations, while Demecillo is just a power puncher who will try to stop Dasmariñas in his tracks with body shots.
Well, Demecillo getting the better of this exchange here
Yeah.
in the last 15 seconds.
So in terms of technique, Dasmariñas has the edge in terms of being a technical fighter because you just know what Demecillo wants to do. He wants to bring you down with that body attack. He wants to brawl it out. He doesn't mind taking shots. He just wants to be able to get inside and throw his punches to the body.
30 seconds remaining here in the 7th. An exchange once again. Dasmariñas looking for a strong finish here, but he has absorbed a lot of punishment. Nice right there. Nice straight, and then a left by Demecillo.
Oh,
But that's a great left there by Dasmariñas.
A left hand by Dasmariñas. And there you go.
That's a slip.
Referee Taptasan said it was a slip. Could have been a knockdown. That could have been a knockdown. But of course, referee Taptasan with a better angle. He's right there in the middle of the ring. And he called it a slip. It was not a knockdown. That deserves a second look.
The round's best action is brought to you by Ringstar Asia.
Demecillo got clipped that time. Watch it right here. Here's Demecillo throwing leather. Here was that slip. He's coming through. Oh, not quite the slip yet.
It happened a little bit later, Quinito, but nonetheless, another action full.
Yeah.
Another round full of action.
Well, he did
Get ready
stumble.
for the 8th.
He did stumble back on his feet, which caused him to fall, but it was after a shot. And again, the WBA welterweight champion, Senator Manny Pacquiao. This is Jinky Pacquiao, their entire family. There's NBA legend Ron Artest, Meta World Peace in the house.
All of them enjoying Wolfgang Steakhouse. And we're on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's my #1 steakhouse. I've been there just a few times though.
That's the place to be if you want good steaks.
Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. My whole family loves it.
We're in round number 8 here. Dasmariñas up against Demecillo, IBF World Bantamweight Title Eliminator. Anthony Sutai here together with the Dean, Quinito Henson. Fans expecting the action to pick up even further here in these last rounds of this bout.
Now with all that body punching done by Demecillo, you wonder, will Dasmariñas be able to go 12 rounds under this assault of Demecillo? And it looks like Dasmariñas is not showing signs of slowing down.
At least not yet. And
One
Demecillo.
thing, neither is Demecillo, but that time getting a shot there, the left hand, the big left hand of Dasmariñas. That's his power hand.
And he got hit by another one, and a small right.
Here's Dasmariñas now teeing off. Demecillo in trouble.
Well, he smiles, and he says, I'm okay.
You know, the right hand is the big hand.
There's a little bit of blood now from Dasmariñas.
Dasmariñas forced to hold on. So who's hurt? Is it Dasmariñas? Is it Demecillo? There's a cut.
Accidental headbutt.
There's a cut.
Accidental headbutt.
Yeah, referee Taptasan saying it was a headbutt.
Doc.
Yeah, referee Taptasan is calling for the ringside position.
Boy, I hope they don't stop this fight on that accidental headbutt. That'll be a shame.
The ringside positions now looking at that cut opened up by a butt. Oh, looks like it's okay. Time in, says referee Taptasan.
That's going to be a target here for
without a
Demecillo.
doubt. Demecillo now
Trying to be a little bit more aggressive now is Dasmariñas. But he's on the ropes.
Demecillo is throwing some power shots right here.
A minute remaining in the 8th.
Now with this blood effect, the style, the spirit of Michael Dasmariñas going down the stretch. You know, it's renewed energy here by Demecillo.
Oh, the moment he saw that blood, Kinito,
Yeah.
he's like a shark now.
Some shots to the body. And the face of Dasmariñas is just smeared with blood. Demecillo is teeing off. He's throwing shots to the body.
But he absorbs
Dasmariñas
2
is
punches
coming
there,
in.
though.
Dasmariñas is coming back with a bang.
What a great 8th round.
Unbelievable.
Demecillo trying to body up.
Both fighters giving it all they've got.
That's another nice left. Final 10 seconds.
Mouth of Dasmariñas slightly open here.
Great round there. So much action. Let's take a look at the rounds. Best action brought to you by MP Promotions.
There was that flurry coming from Michael Dasmariñas. Oh, you want to see that cut. Here was Dasmariñas. He was going strong. And then all of a sudden, you see that blood from a cut. We didn't exactly see that head clash, but there had to be. And I thought that Dasmariñas slowed down because of that cut. He was bothered.
Let's see how quickly his corner can work on that cut and stop the bleeding. It worked and it looks like it is slowed down, but once again, if it gets hit by a big punch by Demecillo, it'll open right back up.
Round number 9.
As we enter round number 9. Fans looking for even more action than they've witnessed here all throughout the night.
You know, I just noticed that the cutman of Michael Dasmariñas is the former world champion Tassi Macalos. And he's there tending to Dasmariñas with his manager Art Mones.
Well, it looked like the cut was solved, but once again, blood is starting to come out of it. Another target once again for Demecillo. That left just missing from Dasmariñas.
You know, I'm surprised Demecillo is backing off. He might have gotten hurt. Demecillo is not aggressive in this round. It's Dasmariñas who's throwing a lot of punches.
Could he have punched himself out, Kinito?
Well, there's a possibility. There's a bit of loose tape now on the glove of Dasmariñas, or could it be Demecillo?
Looks like it's on Dasmariñas.
It's on Dasmariñas.
On his right hand.
Oh, big shot coming from Dasmariñas.
Suddenly, Dasmariñas has come alive here in the 9th.
Boy, that left hand is working like a charm now for Michael Dasmariñas.
Looks like he wants to try and end it here if he can.
There's blood again streaming down from that cut. Oh, big shot coming from Demecillo, that right hand.
He was gun shy for a little bit, and now maybe he's picked up his second wind.
Well, he's just waiting for the right moment. That loose tape
has really come off.
Referee Tapdasan has to stop this. Okay, there he goes. He stops it. And they want that loose tape fixed. And referee Tapdasan comes well armed. He's got a pair of scissors right there in his back pocket.
And it's back to the action. Nice left. Nice flurry once again here. Put together by Demecillo. But Dasmariñas answers back. That was a cheap shot there.
No. Should have gotten a warning there from referee Tapdasan. And what a fight. Here's Dasmariñas with that cut. Opened by an accidental headbutt.
Nice exchange once again.
the jabs. Connecting there for Michael Dasmariñas.
There's a clash of heads once again. Nice left there, and a right, and a left.
Demecillo might be losing steam here. Dasmariñas is smeared with blood, but he's fighting like a wounded tiger.
That was a very good round for both fighters, but especially for Michael Dasmariñas. The round's best action is brought to you by the International Boxing Federation. That was a nice left there to end things.
And another left hand coming from Dasmariñas, and then a right. Boy, what a flurry combination. And he hit Demecillo with 3 big left hands in that flurry.
And there's a shot of the crowd inside the
Unbelievable.
plaza of the Resorts World Manila.
What an attendance here. And a display of support for Senator Manny Pacquiao's major undertaking to promote boxing and to showcase the rising stars of Philippine boxing.
Quinito, an event like this will really be a big shot in the arm for boxing in the country.
I heard Senator Manny Pacquiao wants to make this a monthly activity. And it's wonderful because it'll bring out the talents from the woodwork. Different Filipino fighters from different divisions. They'll want to showcase their skills in front of Senator Pacquiao, hoping to be able to climb onto the big stage.
Not to mention the fact that you bring in the fans, you bring in a little bit more knowledge as far as they're concerned, then you've got instant fans.
Yeah.
Once again here in round number 10, both fighters going at it. This is the IBF World Bantamweight Title Eliminator.
Still a long way to go. Remember, it was back in round number 8 when Michael Dasmariñas got cut. You know, we haven't seen that blood stopped by the cutman of Dasmariñas, and now Dasmariñas is wiping away that blood. So he's clearly bothered by it, that cut. Oh, Dasmariñas scoring with the left hand.
Looked like he was slowing down here, but now starting to pick up the pace is Michael Dasmariñas.
Well, he's protecting that cut. You see his right hand held up high to protect that cut.
Some shots here from Dasmariñas, not too much power behind them though. He connects to the right, but really just with a push more than anything else.
His big hand is the left. And for Michael Dasmariñas, he's got to show that he still packs that power with his left, just to take away the confidence of Demecillo. Still a lot of time left here. Not only in this round, but in this fight. Remember, we still have rounds 11 and 12.
And still a full minute here. Nice exchange.
And Dasmariñas again protecting that cut by holding up his right glove.
That's a steady stream coming down from that cut, Quinito. And he gets hit once again by that right from Demecillo.
But you know, one thing about Demecillo is that now he's looking at pounding that cut and he's forgetting to attack the body. And that was his big thing. The body attack was what was starting to make Dasmariñas fight defensively. Oh, look at that push coming from Demecillo.
Makes contact once again with the left.
And this is a good round for Demecillo.
Just when it looked like he was slowing down in the previous round, he comes up with a stronger one here. The round's best action is brought to you by Resorts World Manila.
Watch some of the action here from the previous round. Dasmariñas throwing the left hand. And then Demecillo missing with that combination.
It's It's going to be a very interesting next 2 rounds. Seemed like the previous round, round number 9, Demecillo was slowing down, and he picked up the pace once again in the 10th.
And Anthony, what a wonderful venue for professional boxing right here in the middle of the Resorts World, Manila.
Let's see if this does become a monthly affair, as what the Senator wants. As we enter the penultimate round.
Dasmariñas holding on to Demecillo.
We'll get the better of the exchange here early.
Again, you know, we were talking about the styles of both these fighters, contrasting. We said that Dasmariñas is more of a technique fighter, more of a technician, although that left hand is loaded with power, while you have Demecillo, a body snatcher, someone who doesn't rely on the jab, but just relies on his bull strong strength to mow down his opponents. And it's been an interesting contrast of styles.
Come forward and stalk once against Demecillo.
Yeah, Anthony, if Dasmariñas can hold on here and survive the 12 rounds, he'll probably win the decision. Demecillo, he's trying to end this. He wants this fight to end. He doesn't want it go. He doesn't want to let it go to the scorecards. He doesn't want to put his fate in the hands of the judges. There he goes.
Nice exchange once again, both of them trading blows.
But what you notice here is that Dasmariñas doesn't have the footwork any longer that he showed in the previous rounds. And that has to be there for him to be able to survive the 11th and the 12th rounds. That footwork still has to be there.
If not, he's going to allow Demecillo to really just tee off. 70 seconds remaining here in the 11th.
Not unless Demecillo also runs out of steam. It's been a grueling grind-out battle.
It was as good as advertised, Kinito.
Yeah.
This is our main event.
Yeah. Demecillo bringing down his hand, so you see signs of exhaustion on his part. Oh, there's a slip.
That was clearly a slip there.
Yeah.
Dasmariñas trying to come forward again.
About
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Now Demecillo pushing forward.
And making Demecillo miss is Dasmariñas as he moves away from him.
Nice left.
Dasmariñas showing that he still has some gas in his tank.
It'll be an interesting 12th. Demecillo, late flurry. And we are going to go to one final round, the 12th, as we take a look at the best action in just a little bit of that previous round. The fans have been loving every single minute of it. And we've got 3 minutes coming your way.
And the round girl announcing that this is the last round of this IBF Bantamweight title eliminator.
Look at the crowd, Kirito. Not an empty seat.
Yeah, we're packed. We're packed here at the Resorts World Manila.
And everybody enjoying themselves.
Including our Senator, Manny Pacquiao, and Ron Artest applauding the fighters.
This is it. Who will win this IBF World Bantamweight title eliminator? Kenny Demecillo or Michael Dasmariñas?
And both these fighters you know, they don't know who's going to win this fight, so they're not taking any chances. They want to give it their all here in the last round. Make a good account of themselves to convince the judges that they deserve to win.
Well, it was very close, Quinito, so both these fighters definitely need this last round.
And both these fighters have had their moments.
Demecillo thought he got hit below the belt. Referee Danrek says continue, and now he gets hit by two big lefts.
And Dasmariñas coming in. Dasmariñas holding up his right hand to protect the cut, throwing the left hand.
Nice left.
Against connecting.
They're letting it all hang out.
It looks like Dasmariñas has a little more gas left.
Another nice left.
Demecillo.
And now he's throwing that jab with success, talking about Dasmariñas.
And he's moving around. That's what we said was key. For him to be able to move around and stay away from those body punches of Demecillo. Talk about body punches. Oh,
nice left.
Shot. The left hand. It's connecting that time. Demecillo got it. I thought he was stunned. Got him again with the left
once
hand.
again, exactly.
And this could be the clincher. Dasmariñas is going to win this fight. Demecillo still trying to go to the body again.
Past the halfway mark of our final round. Demecillo still trying to go to the body. But you can see Dasmariñas has had the better of the exchanges here.
Demecillo is still right there. Less than a minute to go in this fight. It's been a war. It's been a battle.
Under a minute left in this 12-round bout. Who has got something left in their tank? Now starting to go to the body once again is Demecillo. Final 30 seconds. It's going to be very interesting what the judges see and decide on.
It's that last ounce of energy here down the stretch. And Michael Dasmariñas looks like he's got a little more than Demecillo here as the fight comes to a close.
Final seconds and the round is over, and so is the fight. Both fighters put their hands up in the air saying they have won it. We will find out. It was everything that they advertised, Quinito. What a great main event here at the Resorts World Manila, in an event put together by MP Promotions and Ringstar Asia.
Well, congratulations to both Michael Dasmariñas and Kenny Demecillo, and Dasmariñas surviving that cut from an accidental headbutt in round number 8, fighting through the blood and finishing the fight on his feet. No knockdown scored in this 12-round fight. See the former world champion on your left, that's Dasmariñas, former light flyweight champion of the world. And he was an IBF champion at one time. Dasmariñas back in the 80s. Art Moniz, manager of Michael Dasmariñas, and you see Kenny Demecillo. What a showing he gave.
Well, both of these fighters had a good account of themselves, no question. As we await the decision of the judges.
And Demecillo looking, rather Dasmariñas looking confident, smiling. And will he walk to accept his award as Co-Boxer of the Year on Monday on a winning note or on a losing note?
We'll find out in about a minute or two.
There's Sean Gibbons, Scott Farrell, Joe Ramos, JC Manakil, boxing bigwigs in the corner of Kenny Demecillo. And now, here is the judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we will go to the scorecards. But first, a round of applause once again for these two warriors. Judge Sylvester Abaiza scores the bout 116 to 112. Judge Gregorio Ortega scores it 115 to 113. And Judge Hilco scores the bout 117 to 111. All for the winner by unanimous decision. The gloves on fire, Michael Dasmariñas.
And there you have it. A well-deserved victory, I would say, Anthony. I thought Michael Dasmariñas showing a lot more technique. He had more gas in his tank down the stretch. Doing a good job of withstanding the furious body assault of Kenny Demecillo.
And also, despite that cut on the headbutt, Kirito, coming out victorious here today is gloves on fire, Michael Dasmariñas.
Now he's coming on strong. He will accept that Co-Boxer of the Year award on Monday with a big smile on his face. The other Boxers of the Year, of course, Jerwin Ancajas and Vic Saludar, two other world boxing champions from the Philippines. Michael Dasmariñas, the winner of that grueling 12-round endurance contest.
It was everything that people expected. As we hear from Michael.
Yung training ko talagang hindi basta-basta. Pinagsikapan ko para itong laban ito kasi pangarap ko po na lumaban for time. Yun, nasugat. Pinugunin yung mata ko, mahirap makakita. Pero ginawa ko yung best ko talagang, sabi ko, ang boxing talaga, patapangan talaga to. Kaya yun po, ginaya ko po.
Pero grabe rin ang pinakitang laban ng inyong kalaban na si Demecillo, no? Palapakan natin si Demecillo. What a good fight. Amazing, right? Ano masasabi sa mo sa kalaban?
Kay Tol, kaibigan ko yan kaya. Sabi namin, may the best man win. Nag-training siya ng maayos. Ako rin nag-training din ako kasi pareho namin po pangarap na makalaban ng world title. Kahit namin yung part namin as ng tindi.
Okay, so humarap tayo kay Senator Manny Pacquiao. Ay, nag-break lang. Pero napakalaking pagkakataon na meron kami doon na lumaban para sa world title. Anong masasabi mo sa susunod na fight and you could win the champion? Inoue o Rodriguez?
Sa ngayon po, talaga nagpapasalamat po ako sa bumubuo na nagpalaro dito kay Sir Manny Pacquiao sa Great Promotion, sa Ringstar Asia, kay Sir Scott, sa promoter ko, sa trainer ko, si Sir Art, si Gob, El Rey Villaperte na tumulong po at sumusuporta po sa akin. Kaya nandito po ako ngayon dahil sa kanila, sa mga taong, sa mga fans po. Ayun po, sobrang nagpapasalamat ako sa tiwala na binigay nila po sa akin.
Okay, with gloves on fire, congratulations! Michael Dasmariñas, God bless, mabuhay!
Thank you po, thank you po.